Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this video, we will be talking about Milania, Giudice's dashcam footage, Jackson Laurie's betrayal, Rulu Pontarelli's clown video, and major cast shakeups on Summer House.
We'll cover everything coming up in this audio.
Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Fahed.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, and a huge welcome to you, the learner. We are so glad you're here.
Completely. We've got like a massive stack of Bravo news today, and our goal is really just to get you fully caught up on everything with zero information overload.
Right, because it has been an incredibly chaotic week. And I think we really just need to dive straight into the most viral, trendy news of the day.
Oh, for sure. We have to talk about Milania, Giudice.
Yes.
Yep.
So the facts on this are pretty intense. On May 14th, Milania Giudice was actually arrested for simple assault.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's pleaded not guilty to punching a victim who's only identified in the docs as LR, right in the forehead, which reportedly caused redness.
Right, but you know, the wildest part is how the police even got called to the scene. It was her own older sister, Gabriella, who made the call.
Which is just, I mean, that is a really heavy family dynamic right there.
It really is. Gabriella reported that Milania was acting erratically during, like, this huge fight over her boyfriend.
And, you know, siblings fight, sure, but for your own sister to feel like it's escalated so much that the cops need to step in, that's major. But what's really blowing up online today is the newly released police dashcam footage. Page 6 just obtained it.
Oh my gosh, that video, it is everywhere.
It is. You see Milania in the back of the cop car, right? She's handcuffed. And she looks out the open door, turns around, and she just has this huge smile on her face.
Yeah, she literally looks like she is laughing off the whole arrest while the officer is leaning in to buckle her seatbelt.
Exactly. And so my question for you is, like, when someone grows up with Bravo cameras literally in their face 21/7, do they just forget how to act when the cameras are police dash cams? Like, is that laughing just a nervous coping mechanism, or is it a complete detachment from reality?
See, I'm going to give a quick opinion and say I struggle to buy the coping mechanism thing. When you grow up on TV, you know exactly how optics work. To me, it just looks like a total detachment from the reality of being booked, but you know, we'll see how it plays out in court. I'll just move on.
Right, right. Well, speaking of, family calling the cops on each other, let's pivot to reality TV friends completely turning on each other over on the Valley.
Oh, the Jax Taylor and Lori Krebs drama. It is so messy.
It is so messy. So Lala Kent actually took to her podcast to just absolutely slam Jax and his publicist Lori Krebs. She literally called them bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders, wow.
She's just totally disgusted that they would engage in a romance, mostly because they've all worked alongside each other and alongside Jax's estranged wife, Brittany Cartwright, for like over a decade.
Over a decade. And wait, the rumors about Jax and Lori actually started 2.5 years ago, didn't they?
They did, yeah. And now Brittany has officially fired Lori. Reports are saying Brittany is very upset, obviously, and she posted on Instagram that she'll speak her truth when she's ready.
Which is just, I mean, I have an analogy for this. This is literally like your HR rep dating your ex-husband while they are still managing your payroll.
Oh, that is spot on.
Right. Like, how do you even begin to untangle a decade-long professional and personal mess like that? It's just awful. But Lala did reveal that she texted Brittany and invited her to Vegas for 24 hours just to get her out of LA and away from the drama.
Which is probably exactly what she needs right now, just a total reset.
Definitely. Giving a quick opinion, it's just a massive breach of trust, but we've got to move on because we have to stay on the Valley for a second.
Yeah, we are shifting from a romantic betrayal to a friendship that has officially and honestly disgustingly died.
Yes. Kristen Doughty and Janet Cupperno.
Right. They were recently discussing their really strained relationship on the Valley after show. And Kristen just bluntly said their friendship died so many years ago.
Yeah, and Janet feels like she just can't win. She said if she blows up, people call her a crazy blooch, but if she tries to stay calm, they call her robotic.
Exactly. And the whole thing really went south during Kristen's breakup with Alex Minaj. This was, before Luke Broderick.
Right, but the real final straw happened at Janet's house.
Oh my gosh, yes. So Kristen stayed at Janet's house while Janet was away on her honeymoon, right?
Right.
And Janet claims that Kristen just completely disrespected her home. She says Kristen left dog poop and vomit around the house.
Yeah, just ew.
I know. And on top of that, she allegedly drank Janet's work wine. So when Janet tried to, set a firm boundary, Kristen just completely made her an enemy.
So wait, let me ask you this. Is this, the ultimate real-world test of friendship? because exactly how much physical mess, literally dog poop and vomit, can one friend leave another's house before a strict boundary is justified?
Zero. Like, the limit does not exist. If you leave dog poop in my house during my honeymoon, we're done.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, since we are halfway through, we just want to give a quick shout out to you, the learner, for keeping up with this insanely chaotic web of Bravo relationships. It is a lot to track.
It really is a lot. And, just a quick fun fact for you, the learner, to show how small this ecosystem is. Lori Krebs, who we talked about earlier, she wasn't just Jax's publicist.
Right.
She actually represented a massive chunk of the whole Bravo universe. So her getting fired by Brittany is like a massive industry earthquake.
It really just shifts the whole dynamic behind the scenes.
It does. But, moving from Janet having to set a boundary in her home over dog poop, we really have to talk about someone who is trapped in a much darker, way more dangerous home dynamic.
Yeah. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Anne-Marie Wiley recently broke her silence.
And she did it in such an unexpected way. She actually participated in that viral preparing for my documentary TikTok trend.
All right, which people usually use for jokes. But she used it to speak out about her estranged husband, Marcellus Wiley, who was actually arrested for domestic battery over the July 4th weekend.
Which is incredibly serious. Anne-Marie claims she was, quote, secretly walking on eggshells for 14 years.
Wow.
And she outright accuses Marcellus of rape, assault, and threatening to take her life.
It's just so heavy. And she also used the post to bring up surviving her reality TV villain edit and the whole public attack on her profession.
Yeah, because she is currently suing the American Society of Anesthesiologists for defamation.
Exactly. And she included Bible verses Joel 2.2526 about God restoring the years she lost.
It makes me wonder, though, how do reality TV villain edits compound real-life trauma? Like, does seeing someone portrayed as a villain on TV make the public less empathetic when they reveal actual severe domestic abuse?
That is a really tough question. I mean, it probably does cloud people's judgment, unfortunately, even when the allegations are this severe. But, we're just sticking to the facts provided and moving on without any moral conclusions here.
Right. And, speaking of that specific TikTok trend, there is this wild coincidence we have to point out.
Oh, right.
While Anne-Marie used the preparing for my documentary trend to share trauma, Real Housewives of Rhode Island's Rulu Pontarelli used the exact same internet trend to ruthlessly mock her husband's mistress.
It is wild. So Rulu posted this video of herself literally dressed as a clown to shade her husband Brian's mistress, Beth Walker.
Dressed as a clown, and she called Beth an ugly side chick who is playing the victim and building an illusion out of old screenshots.
Yeah, she was using hashtags like #homewrecker, #clownshow, and #sidechick.
And Beth is actually currently in a defamation and breach of contract legal battle with Brian, right?
Yes, she is. And what's crazy is that Real Housewives of Miami star Lisa Hochstein, who obviously dealt with her own husband, Lenny, leaving her for Katharina Nalick, she actually commented on Rulu's post saying, quote, "I need to copy."
Oh, wow. So let me ask you about the strategy here. Is dressing as a clown to attack the mistress a brilliant PR move to win fan support? Or is it just like a total distraction from the fact that her husband is the one who actually cheated?
I mean, honestly, it feels like a total distraction. You point the finger at the side chick so nobody looks at the husband. It's classic deflection.
Yeah, quick opinion, it totally is. But let's pivot, because while Rulu is fighting tooth and nail in this messy marriage, the cast of Summer House is doing the exact opposite.
Oh, totally. They are cleaning house and fully embracing the single life.
Yeah. So Lindsay Hubbard recently said season 11 is going to feel super old school because almost everyone is single.
Which is such a shift. And she actively supports Amanda Batula and Wes Wilson exiting the show. She said the fans really just need positive, fun vibes, and they don't want a toxic, Scandival-level hate watch.
Which is totally fair. And get this, Lindsay hasn't even spoken to Amanda since the In the City reunion.
Wait, really? Not at all.
Not a word. And she also revealed she only found out Danielle Oliveira was joining In the City just one single day before filming.
Oh, that's wild.
But they are okay now, right?
Yeah, they are in a good place now, especially since Danielle just had baby Aiden.
Oh, that's sweet. Meanwhile, Carl Radke apparently texted Amanda post-reunion just to wish her well. And Carl also revealed that he advised Kyle Cook to just have a crazy, wild single summer after his 10-year relationship ended.
And Kyle is definitely taking that advice. He's reportedly been seen kissing Next Gen NYC's Ava Dash and Southern Charm's Sally Carson.
He is out there.
He really is. So think about Summer House like a biological ecosystem. When the apex predators, like the long-term heavy couples, when they leave the environment, does the show naturally heal and revert back to its chaotic single origins?
You know what? I think it totally does. It's like nature healing itself. The heavy drama leaves, and the party vibes just organically return.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of exits, we have to contrast the really loud public exits of Amanda and West with a super secretive, silent friendship breakup. Oh, you're talking about Stassi Schroeder and Katie Maloney.
Exactly. Stassi's best friend, Taylor Strucker, went on the Virtual Reality podcast and confirmed that Stassi and Katie had this secret falling out that literally nobody knew about.
Yeah, Taylor described it as quiet quitting, or like quiet unfriending.
Quiet unfriending. That is so brutal.
It is. And because Taylor is so fiercely loyal to Stassi, she admitted that she gave Katie a really cold reception on House of Stassi, which Katie herself recently complained about.
So is quiet quitting a friendship actually the most mature way to handle things in the reality TV world? Or does it just create this lingering, uncomfortable Cold War for everyone around them?
Honestly, I think it just creates a Cold War. Like, giving someone the silent treatment on set just makes it awkward for the whole crew and cast.
Yeah, it's just passing the tension on to everyone else.
Right. But, moving from Stassi and Katie's quiet quitting, we have to talk about Levon Bonaparte's very loud, very digital unfollowing spree.
Over a hot dog business?
Yes. Over hot dog business. So Levo unfollowed Southern Hospitality cast members KJ, Dinch, and Joe.
Uh-huh.
And then she posted this cryptic Instagram story saying, quote, "Not being liked by fucking losers is usually a good sign."
Oh my gosh. And the feud is literally tied to National Hot Dog Day.
I know, you can't make this stuff up. TJ posted this massive, lengthy message for his gourmet hot dog company, which is called Sir Wieners.
Sir Wieners.
Yeah. And he claimed that someone tried to stifle his growth, told him he was moving too fast, and tried to force him to stay under someone else's umbrella instead of building his own dreams.
Okay, I have to point out the sheer absurdity of this situation.
Yeah.
We are talking about a major bridge being burned over a gourmet wiener business. Is this the absolute peak of restaurant reality TV?
I mean, yes. It doesn't get more Bravo than a digital war over Sir Wieners.
It really doesn't. Well, transitioning from young Bravo stars struggling to launch startups, let's talk about established television legends taking over a brand new show.
Oh, this is huge news. Real Housewives of New Jersey alum Margaret Josephs and Sex and the City creator Candace Bushnell are officially joining the cast of E's new show, The Golden Life.
The cast for this is insane. They are joining a total powerhouse cast of Real Housewives of New York alums in a Hamptons house. We are talking Ramona Singer, Sonja Morgan, Luanda Lesseps, Kelly Benjamin, and Dorinda Medley.
And just to remind the learner, Jill Zarin was actually initially cast in this, but she was fired for racist comments regarding Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show.
Right. But the rest of the Bravo universe is super hyped. Andy Cohen, Sonja, and Luann all publicly cheered Margaret's casting on Instagram.
So, I mean, if you look at this cast, it's basically the Avengers of reality TV. Does putting this many iconic alpha personalities into one Hamptons house guarantee television gold? Or is it just an immediate toxic implosion?
I'm going to say it's probably a toxic implosion, but it will definitely be television gold while it happens.
Oh, for sure.
Well, that wraps up the wild ride of today's deep dive. We went from dash cam drama to hot dog feuds, and we just kept it strictly to the facts today without passing any moral judgment on the situation.
Absolutely. There's never a dull moment in this universe.
Never. And you, the learner, will not want to miss tomorrow's deep dive. We are going to be diving into a massive, completely unseen legal document that just dropped in one of Bravo's most notoriously messy divorces.
Yeah, it's a document that might literally change everything we thought we knew.
It's going to be huge. Thank you so much for joining this deep dive, learner. We'll catch you next time.